don't have much, but I have 84 acres in eastern Kentucky. I got a place for you to come, to get your bearings, to get ready. If you need to be here permanently, temporarily, it doesn't matter to me. I hope this video gets out. I just had my account banned. I had 105,000 awesome followers, awesome network of people that I lost just like that. It could happen to every one of us, and it will eventually. It's inevitable. So while we can, we need to use this app. And right now, I need your help because I don't have that. I'm relying on you to like this, share this, repost this, get this out to the people in North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Virginia, Tennessee. We're here for you. Now, Gary, why does this hit you so hard? Well, it's not just hit me so hard because I'm watching people suffer. I'm in eastern Kentucky, but I was born and raised in Rutherford, North Carolina. Chimney Rock, Lake Lure, that's where I used to spend my... Hey, guys, this is an invitation to all the people displaced. I don't have much, but I have 84 acres in eastern Kentucky. I got a place for you to come, to get your bearings, to get ready. If you need to be here permanently, temporarily, it doesn't matter to me. I hope this video gets out. I just had my account banned. I had 105,000 awesome followers, awesome network of people that I lost just like that. And that could happen to every one of us, and it will eventually. It's inevitable. So while we can, we need to use this app. And right now, I need your help because I don't have that. I'm relying on you to like this, share this, repost this, get this out to the people in North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Virginia, Tennessee. We're here for you. Now, Gary, why does this hit you so hard? Well, it's not just hit me so hard because I'm watching people suffer. I'm in eastern Kentucky, but I was born and raised in Rutherford, North Carolina. Chimney Rock, Lake Lure, that's where I used to spend my... Hey, guys, this is an invitation to all the people displaced. I don't have much, but I have 84 acres in eastern Kentucky. I got a place for you to come, to get your bearings, to get ready. If you need to be here permanently, temporarily, it doesn't matter to me. I hope this video gets out. I just had my account banned. I had 105,000 awesome followers, awesome network of people that I lost just like that. And that could happen to every one of us, and it will eventually. It's inevitable. So while we can, we need to use this app. And right now, I need your help because I don't have that. I'm relying on you to like this, share this, repost this, get this out to the people in North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Virginia, Tennessee. We're here for you. Now, Gary, why does this hit you so hard? Well, it's not just hit me so hard because I'm watching people suffer. I'm in eastern Kentucky, but I was born and raised in Rutherford, North Carolina. Chimney Rock, Lake Lure, that's where I used to spend my... Hey, guys, this is an invitation to all the people displaced. I don't have much, but I have 84 acres in eastern Kentucky. I got a place for you to come, to get your bearings, to get ready. If you need to be here permanently, temporarily, it doesn't matter to me. I hope this video gets out. I just had my account banned. I had 105,000 awesome followers, awesome network of people that I lost just like that. And that could happen to every one of us, and it will eventually. It's inevitable. So while we can, we need to use this app. And right now, I need your help because I don't have that. I'm relying on you to like this, share this, repost this, get this out to the people in North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Virginia, Tennessee. We're here for you. Now, Gary, why does this hit you so hard? Well, it's not just hit me so hard because I'm watching people suffer. I'm in eastern Kentucky, but I was born and raised in Rutherford, North Carolina. Chimney Rock, Lake Lure, that's where I used to spend my... Hey, guys, this is an invitation to all the people displaced. I don't have much, but I have 84 acres in eastern Kentucky. I got a place for you to come, to get your bearings, to get ready. If you need to be here permanently, temporarily, it doesn't matter to me. I hope this video gets out. I just had my account banned. I had 105,000 awesome followers, awesome network of people that I lost just like that. And that could happen to every one of us, and it will eventually. It's inevitable. So while we can, we need to use this app. And right now, I need your help because I don't have that. I'm relying on you to like this, share this, repost this, get this out to the people in North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Virginia, Tennessee. We're here for you. Now,
Laura Trump stood her ground against this journalist's lies.
Former president said FEMA is only offering $750 to Americans who have had their homes destroyed. That's not true. The claim that the administration is redirecting disaster money for undocumented immigrants, that's also not true. Why is he spreading misinformation?
Look, Kamala Harris did come out and say it's $750 per family right now. The idea that we've spent $650 million in fiscal year 24 on the migrant crisis that Kamala Harris was responsible for stopping.
Laura, let me just stop you right there.
Of this country.
Let me just stop you right there. You are right that FEMA is giving $750, but that is a first step. It's for immediate needs. It's called the serious needs assistance.
And said that they are out of money in terms of their hurricane relief. We have another hurricane heading towards Florida right now.
Laura Trump stood her ground against this journalist's lies.
Jesus Christ, Rob, what the fuck? Hey, where the bitches at? It's supposed to be titties. Where the fucking titties and the bitches? It's a gay one. A gay one. Get the fuck out! Now! Jesus Christ, Rob, what the fuck? Hey, where the bitches at? It's supposed to be titties. Where the fucking titties and the bitches? It's a gay one. A gay one. Get the fuck out! Now!
The vice president comes in, and I go, "Can you please tell my dad how much I'm up on this trip?" And he goes, "He's up $6 million this trip." My dad's like, "Really?" And I go, "Can you please tell him how much I'm up on the quarter?" And he goes, "On this quarter, he's up 15 million. I go, "Can you tell him how much I'm up for the year?" And he goes, "Well, for the year, he's up, 21 million. And my dad was speechless. I said, "Thank you." And the VP walks away, and my dad looks at me and he goes, he goes, "I don't get it. What's happening?" I said, "Let me take you on a little tour." The vice president comes in, and I go, "Can you please tell my dad how much I'm up on this trip?" And he goes, "He's up $6 million.
The questions are complicated, but the answers are simple.
Agreed. The questions are indeed complicated. And the answer's quite simple.
Donald Trump is coming to Aurora. The former president's campaign website says he will hold a rally at the Gaylord Rockies Resort and Convention Center on Friday afternoon. The campaign announcement refers to Aurora as a war zone. It's a false claim that Trump has repeatedly made about the city, saying it's been taken over by a Venezuelan gang. Trump originally teased a visit to Colorado during a rally last month.
I'm going to Springfield and I'm going to Aurora. You may never see me again, but that's okay. Gotta do what I gotta do.
Aurora Mayor Mike Kaufman, a Republican, has told 9 News he will not attend Trump's rally, and he hopes the visit to Aurora will show the former president.
I will go if he comes to Aurora. If he comes to Aurora, I must go and visit Donald Trump.
He will hold a rally at the Gaylord Rockies Resort and Convention.
This NBC News anchor.
And we will go visit Trumpy.
A whole load of BS she was trying to shovel up.
Do you think this is a time to put falsehoods aside, like the idea that FEMA funds are being redirected to migrants, which is just not true?
Well, it is true that FEMA and the Department of Homeland Security have been spending billions of dollars on migrants. I understand some people say they're separate funds, but we just passed a short-term spending bill. It's very common for the administration to come and ask for permission to move money between funds, especially to prepare for emergencies. And second, I would note that this administration seems to have no problem finding money when they want to spend it on their priorities. When they need hundreds of billions of dollars to pay off student loans for graduate students in gender studies programs, they somehow find it. When it's trying to get helicopters to deliver food and water and cellular service and life-saving medicine into these mountain valleys, they somehow can't seem to find the money.
And there's something messed up with that.
I am more than livid right now.
We went back and I heard he was real.
Of course there is. Do we not see? We don't have any money for you Americans. We've already given it all away to other people. What a fucking... Jeez, like you can't... Did we write a movie and we're all fucking characters in a movie? Billions of dollars given to other countries and now we need it. This is fucking crazy and insane, and now we need it for ourselves and we don't have it. Could you imagine being everything you got is gone and they give you $750, dude? Like, what the fuck am I gonna do with $750? Jeez, that's insane. The United States, $750, man. I just love my fucking whole house is in the river right there, man. You giving me $750? Crazy. That's some crazy. Just a thinking about you, baby.
Okay, so you're going back into this place where, there was this assassination attempt. They hit you. Headshot. Yeah. You survive.
Yeah. It was not a good feeling.
Yeah. Are you scared, by the way?
No, I'm not scared. I have an attitude that's just it's sort of, it is what it is. Does that make any sense to you guys?
Yeah.
You do what you have to do. I felt it was important to go back. A lot of people, I guess, agreed with me because it was over 100. I think they said 108,000 people in the end.
Okay, so you're going...
So Diddy is stupid and he's scared and he's desperate right now, locked up in there where they got him. He's asking for a speedy trial. Do you know how desperate that is with a federal case? Do you know how much evidence they have to go through, how much stuff they have on this dude that his defense needs to be able to pick apart, bro? He just cooked himself. This is wild. Him requesting this...
In case you missed it, FEMA's got no money to help anybody in our country. FEMA, they're done. FEMA spent their money on housing illegals and giving debit cards.
FEMA has spent the money on the illegals. Now the Americans need the money and they've given it all away. I keep saying that. The money is gone because the immigrants that are not from here bought themselves cars. And now our fellow Americana, who we pay taxes for, right? I know I pay a ton of tax out of my checks. They're destitute and they need fundings, and we don't have it because we've given it all away to others. And you say, yes, I shall vote for Kamala. I shall vote for her. Look what they're done. Look what they've done, guys. Like, it's happening. It's unfolding real time. It's unfolding real time, Dave? Man, it's fucking totally unfolding real time, dude. Unfolding real time of disaster. Then another hurricane is hitting.
Housing.
This is so New York.
The other hurricane is hitting Florida right now. And what do you think that's gonna do? How much help do you think they're gonna need? And you don't want to hear it. You want to run and you want to play and you want to fucking play your fucking video games and push X and 0.
Dirty. I'm gonna say it, sucking piece of vice president. She said, "Oh well, we're gonna give you $750. $750? Oh, you big spender! You big spender. How about this? How about you keep your money? You go enjoy your Julia Roberts, Oprah Winfrey put on a show because you.
Fucking bastards. These fucking bastards.
She's
over
finally
here.
getting asked real questions and she can't handle it.
Was democracy best served by President Biden stepping down?
Get out of the car, man. You're under arrest.
On July 30th, 2021, Officer James Reynolds of the Fort Worth Police Department pulled over pregnant language teacher Vilmaris Montalvo while she was driving to pick up her husband from the hospital after surgery.
Her appearance on Stephen Colbert last night was next level. He's so gross. So gross. I remember the Stephen Colbert who tried to just make us laugh, who was like kind of fun, and who, while we always knew he was leftist, didn't realize he hated the other half of the country so much. Her appearance on Stephen Colbert last night.
God damn it, you need an Elon Musk in this world. You need to do this. He's got $200 billion who dunks on people.
Dude, I think part of why Musk getting so much support is that if Trump wins, that F6 list is going to be good. And some of those billionaires behind Kamala are trying to fight that up. Yeah. Do you think Reid Hoffman's uncomfortable? Yeah.
God damn it, you need an Elon Musk in this world. You need to do this. He's got $200 billion who dunks on people.
Dude, I think part of why Musk getting so much support is that if Trump wins, that F6 list is going to be good. And some of those billionaires behind Kamala are trying to fight that up. Yeah. Do you think Reid Hoffman's uncomfortable? Yeah. Maybe it's
God damn it, you need an Elon Musk in this world. You need to do this. He's got $200 billion who dunks on people.
Dude, I think part of why Musk getting so much support is that if Trump wins, that F6 list is going to be good. And some of those billionaires behind Kamala are trying to fight that up. Yeah. Do you think Reid Hoffman's uncomfortable? Yeah. Maybe it's
God damn it, you need an Elon Musk in this world. You need to do this. He's got $200 billion.
That fool said, and Gates. Don't forget about Bill Gates. He's nervous too. The Trump wins, all that shit is dead, you fucking left-wing fucks. All you fucking fucks that like to fucking follow people around and do illegal shit to them because you think you're doing the right thing.
Elon Musk in this world. You need to do this. He's got $200 billion who dunks on people.
Dude, I think part of why Musk getting so much support is that if Trump wins, that F6 list is going to be good. And some of those billionaires behind Kamala are trying to fight that up. Yeah. Do you think Reid Hoffman's uncomfortable? Yeah. Maybe it's
Well, so learn something new today. If you got a U-bolt that won't quite fit, watch what he does. I did not know you could do this. Give it a couple of love taps. That makes it spread a little bit wider, and boom, falls right in place. Well, so learn something new.
He was the best guy around.
What about the Kelly murder?
What murder? He was the best.
You're going to go to jail. Walk away. You're taking the jail. If you walk away from me, you're going to jail. Really? Yes. Obstruction. I don't care if you want to talk to us or not. You'll talk to me. That's fine.
Put your hands behind your back. You want to follow the law, goddamn nigger? Put your hands behind your back, nigger. We're gonna nigger you. Niggers can't provide.
So just a quick check-in from the airport. Like, my stuff got through TSA with absolutely no problem. But they hung Jax up like she was some type of criminal, like searching her stuff. They put on the gloves, bro. Like, the gloves.
Did you see the Oprah interview? Talk to Roots.
What's on your heart? Freedom to just be.
Tim Dillon is the best. Tim Dillon's like, she talks in like gypsy curses. When they ask her something. Did you see the Oprah?
Lance Stevenson, is that you? You tough, bro.
And they've won 11 of the last 12 against the Heat. That'll do it. They've won a 0.52-acre lot in Orange County, Florida for just $5.30 per square foot. It has a 2-car garage, septic, and well already.
next to Disney amusement parks, East Coast beaches, and I-95. 0.528 map.
Cat Williams. Jesus.
This man is not being sent to the moon wearing an astronaut suit. In fact, repairing leaky pipes requires engineer divers to enter huge manholes. If they emerge from the hole, they earn around $1,000. But if they don't make it out, their family receives approximately $1 million.
Yes or no, you still do not have a plan.
I have concepts of a plan. I'm not president right now.
Yes or no?
You can't yell fire in a crowded theater. That's the test. That's the Supreme Court test. Tim, fire in a crowded theater. You guys wanted to kick people off of Facebook for saying that toddlers shouldn't
Senator,
wear
the governor
masks.
does
That's
have
not
the floor.
Fire in a crowded theater. That is criticizing the policies of the government, which is the right of every American. You can't yell fire in a crowded theater.
Sir, if you have a complaint, I suggest you submit it through our email system. We'll be happy to refer you to our website.
Wait a minute, you own the manufacturing facility in Romania.
Yeah, so my wife's father-in-law owns a precision parts manufacturing company.
Your wife's father-in-law is your dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait a minute, you own...
My wife's father-in-law.
You have done something differently than President Biden during the past 4 years.
President Biden said that Kamala had all the powers to do whatever it is she needed to do. President Biden said that out of his mouth. He was like, yeah, she had all the power to do whatever the fuck it is. I gave her all the power she needed to do whatever she wanted to do. She didn't need to ask me to do anything. She could have just did it because I'm an old man. And I said that you can do whatever you want, Kamala. And you know what Kamala did? She went to the other island that we have with all the kids and got her some adrenochrome and other things. Guys, that's the reason why they made us as well, okay? I know you don't want to believe it. They fucking harvest chemicals out of your body, dude. They harvest chemicals out of thine body. They harvest these chemicals, and they've been doing it, and they always will do it, and those are your masters. Please don't be sad. Please don't be scared.
There is not a thing that comes to mind in terms of, and I've been a part of most of the decisions that have had impact. We have done something differently than President Biden during the past 4 years. There is not a thing that comes to mind in terms of, and I've been a part of most of the decisions that have had impact. We have done something differently than President Biden during the past 4 years. There is not a thing that comes to mind in terms of, and I've been a part of most of the decisions that have had impact. We have done something differently than President Biden during the past 4 years. There is not a thing that comes to mind in terms of...
Yeah, I think part of why Kamala's getting so much support, if Trump wins, that F-16 list is going to become public. Yes. And some of those billionaires behind Kamala are terrified of that outcome. Yeah. Do you think Reid Hoffman's uncomfortable? Yes, and Gates. And Gates.
And Gates.
Yeah, I think part of why
He said, don't
Kamala's
forget
getting so much
Gates.
support, if Trump wins,
Gates is
that
uncomfortable
F-16
too.
list is going to become public. Yes. And some of those billionaires behind Kamala are terrified of that outcome. Yeah. Do you think Reid Hoffman's uncomfortable? Yes, and Gates. And Gates. Yeah. I think part of why
that Epstein client list.
If Trump wins, that Epstein client list is going to become public.
If Trump wins, that Epstein client list. Don't forget about the Epstein client list. All the billionaires like to go hang out, dude. Come on, man. The whole world. Motherfuckers are quick to forget about shit. You know, that's your problem. You're quick to forget about things. You're quick to forget that there was an Epstein client list where the clients went there all the time to get the child's goods. The children have goods. When you torture the child, the child creates adrenochrome. And adrenochrome is a fucking thing, dude. And you don't want to fucking believe it because you like all the products that are made by these people. And you want the products. And you're like, I gotta still buy these products. Get the fuck out of here, man. Niggas love that shit. In all reality, you niggas love that shit. That Epstein client list come out, and then you got all these billionaires that own all this shit. All these products that you guys like. And all these products that you guys want to buy. And you'll be sad because the products are made by people that like adrenochrome. And you got to fucking remember how adrenochrome is made by children being tortured, and they harvest that chemical. Adrenochrome is like some kind of pain blocker. Fucking badass, they say. You take it to reverse aging.
Part of why Jamal's getting so much support, if Trump wins, that Epstein client list is going to become public. Yes. And some of those billionaires behind Kamala are terrified of that outcome. Yeah. Do you think Reid Hoffman's uncomfortable? Yes. And Gates. And Gates. Yeah. I think part of why Jamal's getting so much support, if Trump wins, that Epstein client list is going to become public. Yes. And some of those billionaires behind Kamala are terrified of that outcome. Yeah. Do you think Reid Hoffman's uncomfortable? Yeah.
You see what the man said? He's a billionaire. He said that client list come out, and those fucking billionaires are terrified.
And Gates. And Gates. Yeah. I think part of why Jamal's getting so much support, if Trump wins, that Epstein client list is going to become public. Yes. And some of those billionaires behind Kamala are terrified of that outcome. Yeah. Do you think Reid Hoffman's uncomfortable? Yes. And Gates. And Gates. Yeah. I think part of why
and Gates.
So much
KJP got so mad over this exchange that she actually stormed off, rage quitting again. People want to do disinformation, misinformation, which is dangerous.
There's not enough money right now for people in North Carolina. That's not misinformation.
Wait, no, that is your whole premise of the question is misinformation, sir. What you don't? Yes, it's misinformation.
The president's letter is not misinformation. Would you agree?
No, the way you're asking me the question is misinformation.
Bitch, shut up. I'm asking you, did the nigga take $1 million from China?
So, we're going to need additional funding. No. What you're asking me is why Congress needs to come back and do their job. That's what you're asking me. Congress needs to come back and do their job and provide extra assistance, extra funding to disaster relief fund. That's what Congress needs to do.
We need extra? Why do we need extra?
That's okay. That's what
well, because everything that we had, we spent it on all these other people. We spent it on everyone else. That's why we need extra. Because the allotted funds that we had, that the American citizen had already paid, that's yours truly and whoever else pays taxes because you have a full-time job. Now they want more. So Dave will not be getting a gold chain on the next tax refund to go around. I like getting myself things, you know? You work, you're single.
This man thought he could use her words against her, but
You're single, you have no one else to take care of, so you buy yourself things, you know? Especially when you're not a drug addict like people like to claim. When I first started doing this, that was one of the things that you guys love to say, because you're so mean and cruel. Oh, God. My collarbone is starting to really bother me. And the pain medication is not helping it. I want to keep driving, but I can't because my money has not hit. Sad. It's sad and it's upsetting in a way, but three and one like. Thanks, whoever liked the video. I appreciate it, man. We're just going through shorts, listening to what's going on out there. We ran out of money for disaster relief. What fucking idiot is in charge of this place? Who's running this? I want to talk to the manager right now. Yes, sir. What seems to be the problem? Well, me and my constituents here, we've been sitting in this restaurant for, well, since it opened. And we've been sitting here waiting to be serviced. And you said, any moment. And then this other crowd of people just walked in. They've got water, they've got their drinks, and they're starting their appetizers. And I want to know why. Oh, well, sir, we seem to run out of servers for you. Give us a moment as we try to redirect servers towards you. Sorry, any moment now. That's what that's like, guys. That's exactly what that's like. We're all in a restaurant together, and we're all waiting to be served. You know, water, drinks, appetizers. And nothing has happened. And then a whole new group of people come in. And they serve them and not us. And then we're asked out. It's like we're all waiting in the restaurant together, and then some other group of people comes in and gets everything that you've been waiting on. That's exactly what it is. We're all waiting in a restaurant together, and some other group of people come into the restaurant and get everything it is that we're waiting for. And now we have to be waiting on redirection of servers. Okay, I see you on the little motorcycle, my nigga. Homeboy on the little... He's gonna pull off in the side view, niggas. Oh, he lets off shots. Pop, 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 pop. And I go down. And he races off on the bike. Uh-oh, he might get mad that I'm recording him, but so fucking what? He woke me up, I'll say. Okay. I know, huh? That's what Damn, girl. Nice back. How about that? Jeez. Very, very interesting. The female counterpart. Dude, I love chicks. It's a cool bike. The chick that was saying a nice bike, she had some kind of Middle Eastern accent, and she was a thick white woman. Oh my god.
Doy. Start fucking heating. By God. For the air outside is cool, but we will make the warm air in here and make it circulate. We will make the air circulate, guys.
Clearly, he didn't know who he's dealing with.
Ms. Owen said, quote, if Hitler just wanted to make Germany great and have things run well, okay, fine.
I think it's pretty apparent that Mr. Liu believes that black people are stupid and will not pursue the full clip in its entirety. He's trying to present as if I was launching a defense of Hitler in Germany, when in fact, the question that was asked of me was pertaining to whether or not I believed in nationalism and that nationalism was bad. And what I responded to was that I do not believe that we should be characterizing Hitler as a nationalist. He was a homicidal, psychopathic maniac that killed his own people. And he purposely wanted to give you a cut up to create a different narrative. That was unbelievably dishonest.
This man thought he could use her words against her, but clearly he didn't know who he's dealing with.
Ms. Owen said, quote,
watch Tucker completely embarrass this low IQ journalist. You've preempted my question on Putin. Putin! Putin! I think you did strategically because you knew it's what we'd ask. Putin!
Putin? Putin!
He's so bad! And I also appreciate that. Did he make you take the COVID shot? Take the what? The COVID shot?
Did he make you? Did he make you take the COVID shot? Did he?
The COVID shot saved probably tens of millions. Oh, yeah, definitely. Safe and effective. This is why everyone loves the media. Tell us more. It's like a time capsule. It's like you're like the last Japanese soldier on Okinawa. You think the war's still going. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm being boorish. Link to the full video is in the description. This is insane. Watch what former atheist Adam Curry says on Joe Rogan.
I've looked at every conspiracy theory, moon landing, 9/11, JFK.
And then he went as far as to say that hip-hop couldn't have been created without Latinos.
Yeah, that's a wild statement.
That's a wild statement. Because I'm going to be honest, and this is no disrespect to any Latinos in hip-hop, but you can remove everybody from hip-hop and just leave black people, and hip-hop would be just fine. And then he went as far as to say that,
what's the word? Now check it out. We got a Jimmy Kimmel interview with 2 Chainz and Lil Wayne. And Lil Wayne explained how he met 2 Chainz. Let's go. Wayne wanted cannabis.
And you knew where to get some.
Yeah.
Okay. That's making sense.
And like he said, every time I would go to Atlanta and I wanted to speak about that one thing, I would always call this guy, talk about that.
Whenever I wanted to speak about that one thing, I would always talk.
He would always just come through the studio. One day we had, and we said something about music, and something he said still, but something was just about ludicrous. But yeah, I told you, I was like, I've been hanging around a while, and I told you, I rap too. And he was like, for real, we was on the way to the studio. We was actually, I think Mr. G was driving, and I said, you don't mind if I, he said, yo, go on and play it. What's the word? Now check it out.
I don't drink liquor. I drink syrup. This the culture, bro. Syrup.
What does syrup mean to Houston?
It mean a lot to Houston. When nobody drinking syrup, man, this shit started this shit, man. Nobody drinking no fucking syrup, bro. Don't the word.
Man, we were drinking syrup back in the 90s, bro, before you were even born, little boy.
The ice ain't gonna melt. That's one. And it's just like I said.
You can't freeze syrup, guys. You throw the syrup in the freezer and it will not freeze. You feel me? Now, square business.
McConaughey went on Joe Rogan and exposed. Let me explain something, y'all. Jay-Z started as Dark Corner Records. Where is it? I haven't heard it. Jay-Z started calling it Faculty Records.
Where is it?
Jay-Z
started rap a lot with the crack a lot.
All over. Not a successful CEO. Just on his because he got Beyonce and they think he got $1 billion. Jay has not proven to be a successful CEO. There's no better CEO. Despite Dame's attitude, right? Dame Dash, right? To run a like, why you think Jay-Z was been better as a CEO of Def Jam than Dame? This is not about you. We're gonna do something about it. We're gonna do it together. All right, then, but why you didn't call me? You want to make excuses? You can talk all you want. not a successful CEO just on his because he got Beyonce and they think he got $1 billion. Jay has not proven to be a successful CEO. There's no better CEO, despite Dame's inattitude, right? And Dame Dash, right? To run a label. Like, why you think Jay-Z would have been better as a CEO of Def Jam than Dame? This is not about you. We're gonna do something about Jay. We're gonna do it together. All right, then, but why you didn't call me? You want to make excuses, you can talk all you want. This is treacherous. Let me explain something to y'all. Jay-Z started at Star Carter Records. Where is it? Diamond? Yeah. No, you better shut up the car. Shut up the car? Yeah, go. What the What is that? What the is that? What the is that? You just shut up the car. And what? Let him come, police. Man, this. Let me go, police. Shoot up the car. Yeah, go. What the What is car? Shoot up the car. Yeah, go. What the What is that?
What is that? Well, my friend, that is a woman running off with someone's money, most likely. We just made a short together, guys. What is that? Well, my friend, that is a woman running off with someone's money, most likely.
Shoot up the car. Yeah, go. What the
What is that? Well, my friend, that is a woman running off with someone's money, most likely.
Shoot up the car. Yeah, go.
That's funny, Dave. What is that? What is it? What is that? You wanted to know what is that?
And rescuers stepped in after a man set himself on fire at a pro-Palestinian rally in Washington, D.C. Saturday. The demonstration was meant to mark a year since the October 7th attack in Israel. It was mostly peaceful. Police say the man was taken to the hospital.
Wow, look at his arm. It's white.
And rescuers stepped in after a man set himself on fire at a pro-Palestinian rally in Washington, D.C. Saturday. The demonstration
If I could make a short of that one, boy. Look at it.
Since the October 7th attack in Israel, it was mostly peaceful.
Look at his hand.
Police say the man was taken to the hospital.
White and crispy. The other white meat. Oh, God. This dude set himself on fire. How he felt. How he will feel 5 years from now. Was that a part of your 5-year plan, bruv? Oh, my God.
Wow. Did you see his arm? It was so crispy, like it was baked, very crisp. It was whitish. God, that's what we turn, dude, when they cook the fucking human flesh. Oh, could you imagine what it smelled like? It probably smelled like In-N-Out Burger. In-N-Out Burger protein style coming right up. That dude fucking filet mignoned his fucking arm, dude. Like, for real. Look at it. Look at his hand. It's white. Look where it starts, where his elbow is. See where his elbow is? And then where his hand starts to go down into the crispity cream, crotchety, scrunchety, ooh. Dude, it's white when you cook it. Human flesh turns white when you cook it. It's the other white meat, guys. That's why those fucking cannibals love it. Turns white. They can't tell the difference. Depending on what you eat. I go after people that love to eat vegetables. The vegetarians. I love the kidneys with the fava bean. Fuck, man, dude. They fucking cooked his arm because he wanted to show that he was down. He was down with the program. You can't tell me, I'll tell you. Down with the program? Yeah.
Guys, turning inbound.
Guys turning inbound, these sons of bitches, they want war.
Yeah, I got the flares. 252 WCM trying to have to buy at turning inbound at this time. Guys, turning inbound.
We're gonna fire warning shots. How much do you think it costs per round? Because I know if a 40 caliber costs 90 cents a round, what do you think one of those caliber gun bullets costs? $5? $6 worth of warning shot. Hey, did you see that guy's arm? He cooked it. It was white. His fingers are all curled up. Some girl was holding him. Like, what? You're supposed to be like, wow, dude, I'll talk to you later. We're going to have to talk about this because now you can't use your hand. Look at that hand. It's fucked. Gets to the hospital and they're like, dude, we're going to have to cut these off. Sorry.
Even Bill Maher is roasting Kamala Harris these days.
So she went to the border this week. She went to the border in Arizona. She used to be the border czar. She visited there. So, interesting. Along with working at McDonald's, now that's two places she worked that have a convenient drive-thru.
Even Bill Maher is...
I mean, he clearly, from what I had to read through his exact comments in the Washington Post today twice when I was asking
for real.
To try to find out what exactly the controversy was even about.
Okay, let's play it again. Stand by, Dan. Let's play it just in case you're confused. Let's play it.
No, I'm not confused. I mean, he clearly...
When she asked her grandma if she could spend the night at her place, grandma immediately said yes. But what she didn't know was that this all would turn into surprise. As the whole family showed up ready to spend the night holding their sleep. And as they were coming in, they all hugged her, laughing and feeling this special moment that every grandma dreams of, leaving her
Leaving her feeling like, oh my God, these are my kids that I met from my pink cocaine. You know what I'm talking about? They had the pink cocaine. They was snorting it and loving it and fucking in the booty and all that there. And making $1 million records.
This fan got his phone
phone taken by the UFC, and you won't believe what happened next. At first, the fan was confused as to what the UFC staff were doing, but when they robbed his phone, something mind-blowing happened next. They walked into the octagon to record one of the fight decisions front row, and after, they walked back and returned the phone to the fan. This fan got his phone taken by the UFC, and you won't believe what happened next. At first, the fan was confused as to what the UFC staff were doing, but when they robbed his phone, something mind-blowing happened next. They walked into the octagon to record one of the fight decisions.
And she's showing all her big ass titties.
Mainstream media's dying. It's controlled by these corporate interests that really care more about money than they do about anything else.
You once said that using the debt ceiling as a negotiating wedge just could not happen. You said that when you were in the Oval Office. So why is it different now that you're out of office?
Now I'm not president. Mainstream media's dying. It's controlled by these corporate interests that really care more about money than they do about anything else.
You once said that using the debt ceiling as a negotiating wedge just could not happen. You said that when you were in the Oval Office. So why is it different now that you're out of office?
Now I'm not president. Mainstream media's dying. It's controlled by these corporate interests that really care more about money than they do about anything else.
You once said that using the debt ceiling as a negotiating wedge just could not happen. You said that when you were in the Oval Office. So why is it different now that you're out of office?
Now I'm not president. Mainstream media's dying. It's controlled by these corporate interests that really care more about money than they do about anything else.
You once said that using the debt ceiling as a negotiating wedge just could not happen. You said that when you were in the Oval Office. So why is it different now that you're out of office?
Now I'm not president.
Dumb diff.
It's controlled by these corporate interests that really care more about money than they do about anything else.
You once said that using the debt ceiling as a negotiating wedge just could not happen. You said that when you were in the Oval Office. So why is it different now that you're out of office?
Now I'm not president. Mainstream media's dying. It's controlled by these corporate interests that really care more about money than they do about anything else.
You once said that using the debt ceiling as a negotiating wedge just could not happen. You said that when you were in the Oval Office. So why is it different now that you're out of office?
Now I'm not president. Mainstream media's dying. It's controlled by these corporate interests that really care more about money than they do about anything else.
You once said that using the debt ceiling as a negotiating wedge just could not happen. You said that when you were in the Oval Office. So why is it different now that you're out of office?
Now I'm not president. Mainstream media's dying. It's controlled by these corporate interests that really care more about money than they do about anything else.
You once said that using the debt ceiling as a negotiating wedge just could not happen. You said that when you were in the Oval Office. So why is it different now that you're out of office?
Now I'm not president. Mainstream media's dying. It's controlled by these corporate interests that really care more about money than they do about anything else.
You once said that using the debt ceiling as a negotiating wedge just could not happen. You said that when you were in the Oval Office. So why is it different now that you're out of office?
Now I'm not president. Mainstream media's dying. It's controlled by these corporate interests that really care more about money than they do about anything else.
You once said that using the debt ceiling as a negotiating wedge just could not happen. You said that when you were in the Oval Office. So why is it different now that you're out of office?
Now I'm not president. Mainstream media's dying. It's controlled by these corporate interests that really care more about money than they do about anything else.
You once said that using the debt ceiling as a negotiating wedge just could not happen. You said that when you were in the Oval Office. So why is it different now that you're out of office?
Now I'm not president. Mainstream media's dying. It's controlled by these corporate interests that really care more about money than they do about anything else.
You once said that using the debt ceiling as a negotiating wedge just could not happen. You said that when you were in the Oval Office. So why is it different now that you're out of office?
Now I'm not president. Mainstream media's dying. It's controlled by these corporate interests that really care more about money than they do about anything else.
Barky with the doggy.
That using the debt ceiling as a negotiating wedge just could not happen. You said that when you were in the Oval Office. So why is it different now that you're out of office?
Bitch, because now I'm not president, bitch. Call her
mainstream
bitch,
media is done. It's controlled by these corporate interests that really care more about money than they do about anything else.
You once said that using the debt ceiling as a negotiating wedge just could not happen. You said that when you were in the Oval Office. So why is it different now that you're out of office?
Because now I'm not president.
Because now we're not presidential. Presidential.
Controlled by these corporate interests that really care more about.
Because now there's no presidential ceilings.
You once said that using the debt ceiling as a negotiating wedge just could not happen. You said that when you were in the Oval Office. So why is it different now that you're out of office?
Because now I'm not president. Mainstream media is dying. It's controlled by these corporate interests that really care more about money than they do about anything else.
You once said that using the debt ceiling as a negotiating wedge just could not happen. You said that when you were in the Oval Office. So why is it different now that you're out of office?
Because now I'm not president. Mainstream media is dying. It's controlled by these corporate interests that.
You like pop? You like love pop? Oh, you better. Whoa, bounce, whoa, baby. Do it, homie, it can't be done. I'ma let this shit pink bottle pop. I'ma take it to the top. Show you how my niggas run. You like pop? You like love pop? Oh, you better. Whoa, bounce, whoa, baby. Do it, homie, it can't be done.
I'ma let the champagne bottle pop, bottle back into the top.
Show you how my niggas run. You like pop? You like love pop? Oh, you better. Whoa, bounce, whoa, baby.
Do it, homie, it can be done. Yeah.
Let me ask you one question then about Francis Ngannou doing that, right? So he fights the Tyson Fury fight, makes a ton of money, made more money than he would have had he stayed either with you or been fighting MMA in the PFL, right?
Absolutely, positively not true. Every guy that tries to do the boxing thing, they all end up losing. So it's not boxing don't work.
Let me ask you one question then about Francis Ngannou doing that, right? So he fights the Tyson Fury fight, makes a ton of money, made more money than he would have had he stayed either with you or been fighting MMA in the PFL, right?
Absolutely, positively not true. Every guy that tries to do the boxing thing, they all end up losing. So it's not boxing don't work.
Let me ask you one question then about Francis Ngannou doing that, right? So he fights the Tyson Fury fight, makes a ton of money, made more money than he would have had he stayed either with you or been fighting MMA in the PFL, right?
Absolutely, positively not true. Every guy that tries to do the boxing thing, they all end up losing. So it's not boxing don't work.
Let me ask you one question then about Francis Ngannou doing that, right? So he fights the Tyson Fury fight, makes a ton of money, made more money than he would have had he stayed either with you or been fighting MMA in the PFL, right?
Absolutely, positively not true. Every guy that tries to do the boxing thing, they all.
Did you see this crazy clip of Elon and the BBC guy?
I did. It was amazing.
Amazing. That's what I'm asking for example. Can you name one example?
I honestly don't even. Honestly, I can't name a single example. That's that guy. Thought he could just say the narrative. That's most people who are concerned about this. You see this crazy clip of Elon and the BBC guy? I did. It was amazing.
Amazing. That's what I'm asking for example. Can you name one example?
I honestly don't even. Honestly, I can't name a single example. That's that guy. Thought he could just say the narrative. That's most people who are concerned about this. You see this crazy clip of Elon and the BBC guy?
I did. It was amazing. Amazing. That's what I'm asking for example. Can you name one example?
I honestly don't even. Honestly, I can't name a single example. That's that guy. Thought he could just say the narrative. That's most people who are concerned about this. You see this crazy clip of Elon and the BBC guy?
I did. It was amazing.
Amazing.
That's what I'm asking for example. Can you name one example?
I honestly don't even. Honestly, I can't name a single example. That's that guy. Thought he could just say the narrative. That's most people who are concerned about this. You see this crazy clip of Elon and the BBC guy?
I did. It was amazing.
Amazing.
That's what I'm asking for example. Can you name one example?
I honestly don't even. Honestly, I can't name a single example. That's that guy. Thought he could just say the narrative. That's most people who are concerned about this. You see this crazy clip of Elon and the BBC.
Look at her. Left her.
us in the huddle, and he's about to drop a play. He just drops the penny. This is fine. No wonder why you motherfuckers come in here smelling like this. I was start handing out PUI for playing under there. Shit has to stop. Motherfuckers was burping in the huddle and shit, so everybody looking around. I was like, damn, you the hell. I remember one time in Atlanta, Rounds called a timeout, man, and he gets us in the huddle, and he's about to drop a play. He just drops.
Millions. How much do you think that costs? If a .40 caliber round costs 90 cents. There was a chick with a dude, and the dude took off. And now she's looking at me. No, thank you. I am chilling.
It's insulting too. Like it was insulting to me as an African American. I don't want to sit and argue with you because it's infuriating for you to put those things together. It's not right. You're telling if history is wrong. Your front of history is wrong.
It's insulting. In fondo che la va rinsando.
It's insulting.
In fondo che la va rinsando.
It's insulting.
In fondo che la va rinsando.
It's insulting.
In fondo che la va rinsando. Let's get off of that, guys. And we stay away from the police. Let's roll our windows up, shall we? Boom. Like so. It's where we are safe from the evil known as single white woman. Single white woman is known as evil? Hell yeah. I'll let that fool swoop her up. You may swoop her up, brother. I know if that one dude left her, then that means it's no bueno. Everybody's swooping around, staring at Dave because Dave's been in this spot for a day or two, waiting on his fun so that way he can move with the rounds. Don't mean to frighten anyone. And like that, the police right there, that got to be the police. Look at that motherfucker. Nice car. He just sitting there like if he broke down. No, I'm sitting here like if it's got good coffee for a relatively good price. You know? Screen gang 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 gango. Handanda bara handyando.
She said it's soft. This my man. Keep me head top.
This is my number one fan right here. Me and you can have a date later.
Me and you gonna have a date later.
I'm gonna have a date with your bitch, nigga.
Date with your fucking gal. And she's gonna get stretched out for shall.
Reading her very badly. I'd be so interesting to see her in your show because I don't believe that she would be able to answer any questions on what you discuss better than anybody else.
So I'm happy to have her if she'd come.
I'm sure she would. I'm sure she'd love to come. She wouldn't come. We're meeting.
I'm gonna come. Dude, that is like fucking so funny, man. Where that fool says, I'm gonna come. The boy's trying to get my attention. but you ignore it. When they try to get your attention, you just fucking act like you don't see them. That's all you gotta do. Out in the wild, you want to see who it is trying to get my attention? That guy. He's like, come on, bitch. A black dude came and grabbed her. It's like, you're coming with me. Come on. I'm gonna put you to work. We got a good spot you can suck dick at, make money. Come on. The white dude with a motorcycle, he had her. He was like, but then the black dude came and swooped down on her. Swoop. Like a vulture. He was like, come with me, bitch. And now she's walking off with him. She was with the white dude, and the white dude was in his car, and he drove off. When I saw him drive off, I was like, oh, it's a setup. She's going to come, and she's going to come stare at me. And sure enough, she came, she stared at me, walked around my car, staring at me. And then the black dude came and swooped down and grabbed her with very defining grab. Boom. He was over there talking with her, telling her, bitch, you're going to come work for me. I've got a spot. You can eat up the dick, give up the pussy. We'll set a base price, and you will do what I say. And she said, yes, daddy. I'm telling you, that's the way it goes out here in the fucking wild. I'm in the wild, dude. I'm in a city. Totally in the wild. Do I know how to survive it? Yes, I do. People already think I'm the cops. So you combine that with street knowledge that I've already acquired from growing up in the street, you know, the city of Houston, very fast. I know all the little hollow points. Can't do anything about it when I'm dead ass asleep. But I do know about hollow points. I'm fine. I know that. I know that I'm okay. Oh, we mustn't forget to do this. Boom. Lock 9 doors. It's a good bumper stop. Can't just open the door on you, you know. And then you mix that with windows rolled to a secure. Oh, there he goes in the white truck. He came to see her. She walked off. She walked off that way with the black dude. Black dude told her, come with me. You will service individuals for set price, and we will give you all the drugs you want. And she was like, yes, okay. It was probably the individuals following me around. That's why he came up and swooped in and said, get away from that guy. Me. Because I am thine swoopel. I am thee. Yes. And yes. My boy, he's walking around the front of my car, trying to get my attention. What's up? Man, I don't do no rides, Holmes. I don't do no rides, man. Stay in my car by myself. Yeah. Yeah, we don't do no rides, man. No, we just don't do them. Look up a ride now, nigga. We don't do that. We don't do rides, bro. We don't do the Rizzies. I love in my glizzy. Did you hear that guy? He wanted me to let him in my vehicle. My home is my house, fool. You can't come in. Sorry. You can't come into the crib. Not you. We're selective on who we let into thine crib, Bill. We don't let nobody in the G ride. Especially now that we hurt. Like, what if that fool would have lost the screw while I'm taking him to wherever he gotta go? So this dude walked up to me. He tried to sell me cigarettes twice. I guess he stole some cigarettes. He's like, "Hey man, you wanna buy some Marlboros?" I was like, "Nah, bro, I ain't got no cash, man." Right, and I know you don't take debit. He asked me that same question twice. The second time I told him, I was like, "Look, you already asked me, man." That's all I said to him. I was like, "You already asked me, man." And then right now he was like, "Hey man, you think you could give me a ride over the bridge or some shit somewhere?" It's like, "Nah, fool, you're not getting in my shit. I live in here. I'm injured." I didn't tell him all that, but I'm like, I'm not letting no fool like that in the car to where I possibly might have to defend myself, and I'm not all the way good at to defend myself. Because why? Man, I got broken bones still. He got sad. Give a fuck. There you go.
A solid first point of our bronze medal match. Men's doubles here.
Hit him in the bands. Now they got the trance. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm back where we're started, and we ain't never been to this party. And we don't want to do it alone.
Johnson. You see on the far side in the Franklin shirt, and then the Selkirk shirt, Dylan Frazier serving.
Auru.
They fell short to Patrick Quinn.
I don't care. I'm fucking wrecked on one of those. I did it. I flew off of one. I did the damn thing on a motorcycle. I absolutely flew off of one. People thought I had died. People said you're lucky to be alive. Look at my homeboy, you hear him? Drugs. Hardcore ones.
A slow start for them as they trail here in game number 1, 4-0. These two teams have not met before. And Rafa Hewitt's first tournament together is here at the Virginia Beach Cup. And they have had slow starts throughout the entire tournament. So
We're gonna keep this on hand because it's wild. It's wild at night. So we will keep this handy because random motherfuckers come asking Dave if Dave will give him a ride, like if I'm a fucking Uber. And if I want drugs, that's another thing that people do. Like if you want drugs and you're in your car and you're sitting in a spot, some druggie will come ask you if you want to give them a ride. And during this ride is when they will say or gather information and see if you're a cop or not. Fuck all that, man. I don't want no drugs, bitch. I got drugs prescribed to me. I don't need no fucking drugs. Fuck all that. That's old Dave. That's if you would have knew Dave years ago, Dave. Feel the new Dave back in the gap.
Oh, what a get from Rafa Hewitt. He sits on that backhand and takes it on the left side of his body. He is the only lefty here on the court. Follows a beautiful drive down the line on the side of Johnson's backhand. Drive this time from Riley Newman. Able to score two on the side out.
1-2-1.
Hewitt asking the refs if they saw the ball in or out, as he did not get an eye on it. The ball moved super quickly.
6-2-1.
Coming in on the return, Riley Newman popping up that ball as he transitions up from the baseline.
7-2-1. Second serve. 7-2-2.
Johnson.
Hell yeah. Fucking rock and roll, man. I know I did.
2-7-1.
That backhand, that flick into the net for the side out. This time he finds the backhand flick and is successful. Johnson, Dylan Frazier both working extremely hard to stay on top of the game as you don't find too much opportunities to just relax or hang out. I asked their mom, Julie Johnson, so what do they do here in Virginia Beach for fun? And really, they're working hard. They're playing matches every single day, or they're either practicing and training. So these kids are putting in a lot of work into their game. There's the around the post from J.W. Johnson, 21-year-old out of Boynton Beach, Florida.
8-2-1.
Rafa Hewitt coming over to the sideline to threaten Ernie, which gives it to J.W. Johnson, and second guess is going down the line on the deep. Riley Newman can take control over the point. Something on the floor. Finding that ball he wanted, but J.W. Johnson defending.
9-2-2.
By 7 in game 1. Combination for Dylan Frazier takes us to our first game point. Bronze medal match.
10-2-2.
Deeper head to head. Johnson and Frazier ahead. an 89% winning probability.
Can't provide. Can't provide.
Definitely something
Game point.
edge and advantage here is just
On there.
this game style so well. Off the net. Overcooks the forehand in the middle.
Clippity, clippity, clap. Clippity, clippity, clap. Clippity, clippity, clap.
Cattle herder in Idaho on his ranch. There we go. See it getting loud here, beginning of game 2.
He said, come on, Riley, with your fuck ass. Side without.
From the net, but Rafa Hewitt misses in the net. What I love about Riley Newman there is that he popped up a dink, but he defended so well, covering the middle, covering that hole.
Whatever you say. He popped up the dink, but it was okay because he covered it.
Reset. Dylan Frazier pulling the trigger down the line and is successful. Tough drop there from Dylan Frazier. He is unsuccessful. Here's an opportunity for Newman and Hewitt. Hewitt not up to that non-volley zone line where he was able to punish a little bit cleaner. Johnson and Dylan Frazier able to be a lot more offensive as they're getting looks and opportunities.
Washington 2. Timeout. 0-4-1.
Right through the middle, Riley Newman finds the opportunity to clean winner. First point of game 2.
1-4-1. Point.
Newman and Hewitt had some incredible defense in the prior match against newcomers bracket quarterfinals. That's the kind of energy that is needed against a team like this one. Incredible defense and finding opportunities like that.
3-4-1.
Rafa Hewitt keeps looking for it. Finally, he sees a chance, but that ball that JW hit was just way too shallow.
3-4-2.
Great defense there. A couple big dinks. Players opting to stay patient. Ladies and gentlemen, the Carvana driving at home moment. J.W. Johnson, after what seemed like a 100-point rally, coming in for the Ernie and the point. Carvana driving at home moment. What a win.
Guaranteed pickleball play every week. No hassle, no paddle stacking lines, no worries. Join the Pickleball League today and up your game with competitive, consistent, well-matched play. Connect with your local leagues, check live rankings on your phone, and play with ease. Whether you're there to socialize with your community, network across the net, or have fun playing your favorite sport, leagues are a stress-free way to enjoy your play. Find your closest league at pickleball.com and click links today to get started.
Back after the timeout. After the Carvana driving at home moment with 1,000 dinks, finished off with the Ernie. That swung moment over to Johnson and Fraser's side, and now ahead by 3 even after the time.
6-4.
this call. Nice crossword from Robbie Hewitt. Maybe he can find something there. 2 misses in a row from Dylan Frazier for the side out.
371.
Oh, the hands battle.
Second, sir. 172.
Let's take a look at the hands battle. Yes.
741.
Gotta love that.
Second, sir. 842.
That's the defense I like to see from Riley Newman and Rafa Hewitt.
481. Wait. 581.
Rafa is getting loud, so that means the momentum is going their way.
681. Second, sir. 682.
That was a right play from Riley Newman, but is unsuccessful on the poach.
861.
Rafa Hewitt coming in with a big early there.
862.
Attempt goes long. Oh, this return at a tough time.
562.
We saw one earlier on. Finally, Dylan Fraser sees the opportunity and takes the forehand, reaching far into the kitchen. Goes down the line. To our bronze medal point here.
1062.
That does it. J.W. Johnson, Dylan Fraser, the number 2 seed, defeating the number 9 seed, Riley Newman and Rafa Hewitt, 11-3, 11-6. A great match for them as they stayed consistent and were finding the right opportunities to attack. Next up, we have a women's singles bronze medal match, number 6 seed, Caitlin Christian versus number 11 seed, Kate Fahey. We're anticipating a fiery match coming up next here on Grandstand Court.
Big H to put it in play. Let's play pickleball. Welcome to Sunday, young man.
I mean, I almost never say this, but Ben has to be a little careful with the speed ups because Big H can match him in terms of a hand speed perspective. I wouldn't say those were full-on traditional speed ups from the kitchen, but that's back-to-back aggressive forehands from Colin Johns.
They weren't safe, let's put it that way. Traditional speed up there, and that was nice.
That was very nice from Colin. And this is all, I mean, it's 1-1. This is our point of emphasis for me.
And it may be a point of emphasis for you, and I'm glad it is, my partner, but that dude is firing.
Yes, he is. I'm all for it. It's what the other pattern is, and that's cross court with Hayden, and that's not fantastic. So you got to pull the trigger if you're Colin Johns. And it looks early on also that Federico Stacker is going to the two-handed backhand dink up at the kitchen line. He very comfortable taking the second handoff and slicing with one, but he's looking for topspin from that position early.
And it's been all drops for the Jones Brothers here so far as well. So lots of things to just, feeling out process. Let's see if these patterns continue. 3-1 Johnson. Yes, please. Money won that rally earlier, and the ball's going to keep coming back to that. You got to win it 3 times these days. That's nice. Oh, but deep. And they're going to take a timeout. And after a terrific first rally with the counter to the big eight. I would say middling initial speed up, but Fed won that second ball. Singles prowess is nice to have for so forehand about an inch over the end while pin was transitioned. Huge shot from Fed. All I know is you got scary drives on both players here. You do. 2-5-2. Heavy serve. Deep, really not a lot of shape, but lots of pace. Shake it off, Colin. Take your time with that. Actually almost caught it with the left hand, protecting the face. Yes, wearing the eye protection, but still. H was lurking behind the M there. Yes, he was. Soft finish. Really trigger happy for the youngster on that last 40 from low position, but a phenomenal run. Yes, after the timeout to get the ball back and tie it up. It touched Hayden there, so I think it was sleeve. Yeah. So that's nice work from Colin with a softball from the midcourt, and then came forward aggressively and looked for pace on the next ball. Yeah, because he put the hand down. Nice to get the balance. Bring back with a couple themselves. 2-point lead for the Johns brothers. Crosses the plane in the air. I have to worry about my footwork and my jump over the corner. And you have to worry about breaking the plane. There's a lot going on there. Sure is. Oh man, now off the tape and 9-5. CJ's like, it's one piece, dude, so settle down over there. And Hayden's talking to him.